Hi everybody, it's me, Harold Livingston. I've been wanting to talk. I've been wanting to bring some stuff up to with. I've been wanting to bring up some. Sometimes I lose my vocabulary, so please bear with me. I wanted to stress out some things to the president, our new president of the United States, and some of our leaders, our government leaders, since since we have gotten since we gotten a change of president really early. First off, I would like to say is that we have been very careless about we have been very careless and inconsiderate of one another. We we don't like to wear masks and we decide sometimes to take it off. We don't care how sick we get other people, and that's got to stop. We're ruining one another's lives, and without remorse we are talking about liberty in America, but now we just can't say this is America, because now America has just become went from liberty to lockdown because we have squandered our liberty on doing the things we want to do and using it as an excuse. But Galatians chapter 13, I'm sorry, there's no 13th chapter in Galatians. I'm sorry. Galatians chapter 5, verse 13 says, "We are all called to be free. But remember, let us not use our freedom for just our own advantage, but let us use our freedom to help one another, to do what is right, and to obey God." That's what our country has stood for, is to be called to freedom. And I don't believe that we wrote that scripture when we came to America and saw some freedom of law, doing what we want and then having to write in the Bible. No, it's been written in the Bible a long time ago. It's the fact that we have squandered our freedom because we have allowed others to do whatever they want, and we stood and watched. We've wasted tax money on law enforcers, and just to do nothing, just to do nothing but stand there because that's all they could do, they say. So I'm not holding them responsible. I'm holding our leaders responsible, who are there paying our law enforcers. To cutting back and thinking that throwing money out there is the is it will make it great. But we have got to really, and you writing stuff down and throwing money out there and leaving them to themselves. If you're not supervising them the way you're supposed to, sometimes most of them are going to do the wrong thing. They don't see the outcome of their they don't see the true outcome of their mistakes, and then it just backfires. It backfires. They make their jobs easier by looking on the outward appearance. So one person's taking care of their own business, they're being harassed, it's unfair. Another person, doing whatever, trashing, throwing glass on the floor, causing our bike tires to be flat, and having to take it to the shop and pay $20 of money we could be using on something else because we can't ride our bikes. We cannot ride our bikes we cannot ride our bikes down the street, smooth street, because people are throwing bottles and nobody's there to clean it up until, you can't just prepare new street asphalts or other stuff and say, there you go, it's better. You can't just say, we'll give out more money. That's not what you need. To really go out there, we need to go out there. We need to take a step. We need to go out there, stop being afraid of other people that we are leading, because they are using this word called liberty, freedom, free country. Free country is not a country to rebel. A free country is a country to live safely, live under the safety of our trusted leaders, to love God and not be forced to believe or like something, or we have a freedom to believe and have a safe non non-violent leadership, a safe peaceful speech and leadership. Somewhere Martin Luther King Jr. has read, he says, and somewhere we have all read, freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom of every single thing. And now our churches, us in our churches, we need to learn to be more responsible and stop complaining to the government about what they're not giving us, or or saying we got a problem. We need to start stepping up to the plate. We need to give what we, us as a church, we need to give what we don't need, and but then it'll be good for others. We need to stop hoarding. Just we need to stop showing off. We need to stop trying to be seen of man and then saying it's a testimony, because if it's a testimony, then everybody who comes to Christ would just get. But that's not the case. No, you give and it will be given to you. Don't give just to get. You know, we're supposed to be blessed to bless others. And not to say that God gives us stuff and then we just throw it on down to others. That's not what we are called to do. We are called to give of ourselves, our finances and everything. It's easy to throw down money, but it's better to just give of ourselves and say, "Hey, how you doing?" So during this pandemic, let us step up to the plate and let us stop depending on others to do what we should do, and let us talk to the law enforcers to go out and do their jobs properly and diligently, instead of just going in the job, clocking in, and just finding an easy road to ride on, because it's unfair to others. Anyway, I just wanted to stress that part of this out. I hope to see you guys soon on this video, but I hope to really go out there without wearing a mask and without having to practice social distancing, because there's just the joy. Most of the joy has been wiped down because of this pandemic. Anyway, thank you very much, and talk to you soon.